Hello everyone, welcome back to Algovritti. As you all know, we are analyzing Nifty historical data and find out some hidden pattern. In our last video, we have seen how Nifty behaved during intraday versus how it behaved during overnight movement. And by end of that video, we have also calculated total points which Nifty has gained during intraday movement and the total point which Nifty has made during overnight. If you want to know more about this analysis, please go through with this video where I have explained each things in detail. Coming to this video where we are going to see how Nifty behave during each month, like which month has given most time positive return and which one has given most time negative return. If I show you one table here, if you see this January month, which has given only 2 times positive return and 8 times negative return. And in the same way, if you see this July month, which has given total 9 times positive return and the 2 times negative return. And if you see the average return, the July month has given most positive return, which is the 2.98% of average return. Along with this, we are also going to see how Nifty behave each quarterly. Like I have created this bar graph using the last 10 to 11 year of historical data where we can see how Nifty has generated return from each quarter. So all of these things we are going to see in this video. So please make sure watch this video till the end. So with this setup, let's get started. First of all, I have imported some important library like this Y Finance to download the historical data, and then this pandas library to create the data frame and perform some analysis function, and then these two important library is for to creating graph. Let me run this cell so that all these library are initialized. And now coming to this cell where by using this line of code, I am trying to download the historical data of Nifty. This NSCI represent Nifty 50 and I have taken start date as 1st of January 2015 and end date as 31st of October 2025. I am interested in daily candle, that is why I have mentioned here interval as a 1 day. Alright, now this line of code will return us a data frame which has the OHLC value. Let me show you here. If I run this cell, as you can see, we have a date column, then closing value, high, low and opening value. Now from using this data frame, we have to calculate the percentage change for each month. First we need to resample the data and take out the last record from each month. Let me show you what I am trying to explain here. If you see this date column, then here I am taking the last record from each month. Like this is the last record from January, then this one is the last record from February, then March, then April and so on, and this one is their respective closing value. So if I want to know the percentage change between this January to February month, then by using these two data we can easily calculate the percentage change between these 2 months. Let me explain here in code as well. First, I am using this line of code to get the last record from each month using this resample method. Let me show you this monthly close data frame as well so that you have a better idea. See, we have a last record from each month, like this one is from January, this one is from February, this one is from March, and their respective value is here. Along with this, we have the closing value for each month also. If we want to calculate the percentage change between these 2 months, like the total percentage change which Nifty had made during February month, then by using these two values, we can easily calculate it. And to calculate the percentage change, I am using this line of code where I am calling simple this percentage change function over the monthly close data frame. If you want to show this data frame also, let me give here monthly return, and this time you will get the percentage change for each month. Like Nifty has generated this much of return in February month, this much of return in March month. Why there is a NaN value? Because to calculate the percentage change for January month, we require the data for December 2014, which we do not have. That is why it is showing here NaN value. Alright, now after getting the monthly return, I want to create a data frame with the name monthly data, which has the columns like year, month, and their monthly return. So if I show you how this monthly data frame looks like, so it's a simple, right? It has the year and then month name and then their percentage change, as you can see here. After getting this monthly data frame here like this, I want to group all the January record into one group, all the February month record in another group, and all the March month record in different group. Why we require the grouping of data here? Because in this way we have a different group for each month, so that we can easily calculate the total positive count, total negative count, and how much average return which a particular month has generated. So to put each month in a different group, I am using this line of code. As you can see here, I am using this group by function over a monthly column, and then apply this aggregate function to calculate the positive count, negative count, and their average return. And then I'm trying to give the name for each month, like January, February, March, and so on. And then finally I'm sorting this value so that we have a ascending order for positive month. So let me run this cell, and finally you will get a table like this where you can see these months are arranging in ascending order according to their positive count. Alright, now if we make any statement out of this table, like this July month has given most time positive return, there will be a high chance that upcoming July month will give a positive return with an average return of this much. In the same way, the upcoming January month may give a negative return because it has shown only, okay, because it has given 8 times negative return. So there will be a high chance that Nifty will generate a negative return from January month. So this type of statement which we can easily make out of this table, and the probabilities are very high because we are creating this table over the last 10 to 11 year of historical data. So the probability for the statements are very high. Alright, now to visualize this data, I have created this heat map. July month has generated most average return with a 2.98%. Then this April month, which is a 2.54%, and so on. Now it's time to see how Nifty perform by each quarter. So to again, I am downloading the Nifty historical data using this download method. And then this time I want to resample this data according to their quarter. Okay. And then by using this function, I am trying to get only last record from each quarter. Let me show you here how this will look like. So this, as you can see here, by using this last function over the resample, we get the record like this, where we have a last record from each quarter. As you can see here, the very first quarter is 31st of March and then their closing value. Then we have a second quarter which is the 30th of June and then their respective closing value, and so on. Now again, by using these two value, we can easily calculate the percentage difference between these two quarter. So to calculate it, again I'm using this percentage change method over the this data frame, and in this data frame we have the quarterly result for each month. Let me show you. It will hold the return for each quarter like this. Okay, as you can see, we have NaN value. So coming to this second value, the second quarter hold this much of return, then this third quarter hold this much of return, then fourth quarter will hold this much of return of a particular year, which is 2015, again 2016, then 2017, like this. Okay. Alright, now again I want to create a separate data frame which has the columns like quarter end and quarterly return. So let me execute this cell and then execute this one. This is just to add a year column and the quarter column, like I'm numbering here like which one is the first quarter, which one is the second quarter, like this. I am just numbering each quarter according to their occurrence. Alright guys, now we have a data frame like this. Now again I want to put all the first quarter in a separate group, all the second quarter in a different group, all the third quarter in a separate group, so that we can easily apply the aggregate function to calculate the positive, negative count and their average return. Let me show you with the help of code here. Again, I'm using this group by function over the a quarter column, which is this one, the last one column. And then I am applying the aggregate function to calculate their average return, their positive count, their negative count, the best return and the worst return. So let me run it. And then in this cell, I'm just mention the name for each quarter. Like the first quarter will be January to March, second quarter is April to June, third quarter is June to September, and so on. So let me run this cell. And as you can see, now we have a table like this. So from this table, as you can see, this second quarter has performed best out of all the quarter, like it has given 5.55% of average return. And again, in this cell, I am creating this bar graph so that we can easily analyze the quarterly result. As you can see, this January month has given negative return all the times, not all the times but most of the time, with an average return of this one. And this second quarter has given the best result, then this third one, then this one. I hope you get all these two analysis here. If you have any doubt in any line of code, please mention in comment box. I will try to fix it. If you want all this code, please drop a message in comment box. I will give you the GitHub link. Alright guys, I hope now you get some idea how Nifty has behaved during each month and during each quarter. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit a like button and please subscribe to our Algovritti channel so that you will get the upcoming video. If you want to know more about us, you can visit this algovritti.com, which is our website. And if you have anything for us, like if you want the backtest for your strategy, or you want to develop algo on your strategy, please drop a mail at algovritti@gmail.com. Alright guys, that's it for this video. See you in the next one.